Hello everyone, welcome again. In this section I'm going to further discuss job orders and how to look at them and discern which pieces of information are important. In this particular one we're looking at a program manager slash project scheduler, and again it's not important that you really understand what this person is or what they do. It's how we're looking at getting the information out. The project scheduler is responsible for planning and scheduling resources for new product development. And I'm guessing that that piece of information right there is important. If you were a program manager or project scheduler, these are things that you would know. And sustaining project activities to assure timely and cost-effective market entry, blah, blah, blah. Requires knowledge of project management, product development, marketing, sales, engineering, and seems like everything else under the sun. Coordination and communicates with multiple departments, ensure project launch dates and costs are met. Launch dates and new product development go together. So I'm kind of picking up on this might be important. So they tell us that the education certifications, they definitely want a degree in business or engineering, and a PMP certification, which is a project management certification, is preferred. And when you see preferred, sometimes it's almost going to mean required. Reason is if you don't have it, that's fine. Maybe you have some experience with it, but some of your competition is probably going to. But preferred is a key word that you need to look out for. So this information is important to me also. Experience requirements. Now, if I were talking to you as a candidate for this role, I would probably sit there and ask you all these questions right here. Do you have strong working knowledge of project coordination? And the answer would be, well, yes. That's what I do. The problem is that this is somewhat subjective. Strong working knowledge. What I would want to know is how much experience do you have doing project coordination? That's something that's a little bit more verifiable or easily verifiable. Strong leadership and negotiation skills. Well, again, how do I just say that? I mean, I can say, Mr. Candidate, do you have strong leadership and negotiation skills? And the answer will be, well, yes. And then the question is, well, how do you prove that? And you need to be able to point to items in your resume that say, this is where I have demonstrated leadership and negotiation. These are things that, obviously, as requirements, the company wants, but as a marketing tool to put up in the professional summary, that's really not something that I can just point to. I need to be able to talk about things that are not subjective and easily verifiable. So successful team building and conflict management skills. We could say, well, years of experience doing team building. That is something that we could do. Excellent computer skills, including Microsoft Project, so we can address Microsoft Project pretty easily. How many years experience do you have with that? So I could go through and keep asking these kind of questions, and when I do, I get down here to this word experienced in product launches and the cost analysis thereof. That's easy for me to say, how many years experience do you have in providing this right here? How many product launches have you done? In fact, here's the next one. Proven track record of successful product launches. So how many were done? They want 3 years experience doing project scheduling, program management, and they also want experience in ISO 9001 or the GMP environment. And now, down here under responsibilities, if you were a candidate, I would go through and ask you again, how many years experience do you have planning and scheduling multiple product launches? These are responsibilities, and this is often what they're really asking for. Up here, you need experience having done whatever, but this is what they're going to have you be doing. And this is typically a little bit more important on the manager's mind. These are the problems that he's trying to solve. This up here is the experience that he believes you need to have to be able to do this down here. So quite often under responsibilities, it pays well to talk to these items. So down here I've started my professional summary template, and again, years of experience overall, years of industry experience, and they don't talk about an industry up here, so there's really nothing I can say right there. Years experience as a program manager scheduler, years experience in new product launches, how many? Years of experience in Microsoft Project, including the multiple concurrent projects, and that was right here, manage multiple simultaneously using Microsoft Project. And then right here, and this is redundant because I have copied it right here, but I have just copied this right here and put this right here, because I am going to ask the candidate, do you have expertise doing this? Well, how much expertise? Do you have you maintained on-time product releases? Yes. How many times have you been on time? These are questions that I can ask. And then down here, the certification and the pertinent degree goes with this right here. Here's the degree, and there's the certification. So here's my template right here. So let's go over and look how I did this. Notice up here that I'm calling it an agency summary. The reason is I am leaving this gentleman's professional summary right here. Now, this is my version of his resume. His was not in this format, but I left his professional summary on there. That is something that I do for my clients, just so that they can see what the candidate wrote. But up here, I've gone through and I've answered these questions that I had on the other page. So he has 11 years experience overall, 10 years planning and scheduling and managing resources over multiple projects, just what they were asking for. 5 years experience as a program manager scheduler, 5 years, and as it happens, as a lead product engineer for new products. So we wanted to address the fact that they were looking at product launches and new products. And then 9 years expertise with Microsoft Project. Now, I didn't ask this guy, so how many years exactly do you have experience planning and scheduling resources over multiple projects? Because I've kind of addressed this up here. It's 10 years doing that. Have you maintained on-time product releases? Well, as a program manager scheduler, that's what you do. So I'm not going to ask him how many times. I'm just going to say, yes, we had expertise in this. Have you ever identified and reported project delays and cost overruns? Well, that's what a program manager scheduler does. And they also resolve project issues. So what I wanted to show you here is that, excuse me, where did that go? Is that I have addressed these things without necessarily saying years of experience doing it. I just wanted to be certain that I addressed it, that this candidate has experience doing this. So there's a little bit of art here to the science in deciding, well, do I say how many years experience for each one, or do I simply mention it? The point is that you want to address what's most important to them, and clearly, if you're going to be spending your time as doing these responsibilities for someone, for a company, for money, this is important to them. And then I have put the PMP certification, and I have put that he has an MSEE. And then down here I address the education again. That's fine. I have put his training, and out here I should have the date, but I don't. And then technical skills right there. Put the company name, and it's very clear that he was doing program management and scheduling, and then the years experience, or the years at the company right there. So we go back to, here it is once, there it is twice, and here it is the third time. And at a snapshot, at a glance, this guy goes, hey, he's got 11 years experience doing this and 5 years just in the areas that I need. I need to read the rest of this.